Better investing, better trading, whatever you want to call it. Today is Thursday, January 30th, and let's just walk through the markets like we always do. All right, so I don't have much open, so that should be a good thing. Um, let's start off with SPY. So, no SPY up 0.5% today. Let's go here and look at the daily real fast. Check out SPY on the daily. All right, yeah. So we done put in another higher low, another higher high, from this higher low position that we kind of talked about. After we kind of broke this little three wave down or whatever you want to call it, right? We kind of broke that three wave down, right? One wave down, two waves down, three waves down. Broke out, put in a higher low right here on January 27th, and we've been climbing higher. Um, Checking out the weekly, the weekly looks much better. Again, it looked like it just a little fake out, undercut of the EMA 9 and reclaim. We continue to push higher. Um, let's look here at the 65-minute real fast. So I think yesterday I talked about really trying to get above this level and hold above this level, and for the most part we kept wicking off. Like even in the early session, like this 9:30 candle here, right? You got to think this candle was fully green, and then they sold it back down, right? Then we wicked down. Kind of say we put in a higher low off of this candle here, or even this candle here. Traded sideways, then we bullshit it around, and then nasty sell. Back into the EMA. Is that the 9 or the 20? I keep getting mixed up with the colors. The EMA 9 from above, right? See right there, it gets picked up around like 601. Same spot actually where we closed at yesterday. So that's a really, I wouldn't say positive sign, but for like a trader's perspective, I mean, that's where you're probably looking at, right? Because yesterday close was this candle here, right? That's where we looked off of. Like if you're paying attention to that, like there's opportunities for you to kind of like buy that bounce. I know the bounce happened at towards the end of the day, but if you're a scalpy McGee, you're someone that's trading zero DTEs, then there's your opportunity right there for that reversal, right? You buy the 603s, right? Those close $1, $1, 75 in the money, 175 bucks in the money, whatever. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but yeah, from a daily perspective, our 65 minute still kind of get above this bearish gap. I would say we still not haven't definitively got there. I know Apple reported after hours, right? So we're knocking out these earnings, which is good, and as you can see, like even after hours, we're still like right in there. And I think if we kind of get above here, we'll probably really see that move that I'm talking about back to all-time highs. I don't think you have to make things difficult with trading, right? Just reading price action and being able to find good opportunities to risk off of. Let's go take a look at QQQ. All right, QQQ. Take a look at the daily. Whenever this loads up. Jesus Christ. All right, QQQ. I think I kind of mentioned the same thing. Not the cleanest thing in terms of like a wave down, but you had the one wave down, two wave down, three waves down, right? Put in a low, put in a high, put in a higher low, right? And now we're turning back up, trying to get back into this gap area. I think for the most part, like if you look at here on the weekly, same thing as on the SPY, kind of more of a, this is a worse undercut I would say, but undercut of the 200, or right, undercut of the 200. We opened down here on that Monday actually, right, and got bought all the way up, and now we're still back above the 9 EMA. Moving averages haven't crossed over yet. 50 weekly is still sloping up. The 200 is still sloping up, and we're still trading in this channel, this parallel channel. Right, I'm about to have to extend this out maybe until 2025. Who knows? I mean, until like September 2025. Who knows how long we trade in this channel and continue up. Looking here at the 65-minute real fast. Same thing as yesterday. I kind of said, kind of want to see us get back above this level right here. Kind of like if you say this is a low, this is a high, and we kind of did. We closed. Where we closed that? We closed that at. So we opened up here. We opened up in this bearish gap, and then we sold down and closed right here. and then we kind of broke those lows. 520 sold almost down into the end into the 50 day, not by much, and then we kind of just jabbered around. Same thing, put in a higher low or a lower high on the day right here on the hourly. But we got bought up right here by the red to green spot as well. So when I say red to green, this is like where the stock closed at the prior day. It's kind of see like that dotted line. That's kind of where we got bought up at. I think that came off of some Trump bullshit that came out late in the afternoon. I mean, I got lucky. I have bought a contract for like 280 and sold it at 900 like in a matter of like 2 minutes. Um, what's next? What's next? All right, Tesla. I'm a little pissed off because I had Tesla 400 puts, and I'm still trying to figure out. Like I didn't fully like transition to using Thinkorswim, and I'm kind of pissed because I had 400 puts this morning, and yeah, I was a little upset because I tried to put a stop in, and for some reason it put a limit in, and just sold. But I kind of took this 5 minute RB like as it's breaking, no stop as that candle's high, and I caught this move and I put my damn stop in, and it put a limit in, and I had these at like $5 and they went to like $1,800. Pretty sick about that, honestly. I'm not sure if I would have held to $1,800, but I think I would have got a much better move than what I got. All right, so let's just go continue on. We're not gonna go too deep of a dive on any stocks specifically. I think for Nvidia still sitting here tittering around the 200, right? Just tittering around, tittering. I don't know if that's a word. But right, just kind of just no chopping around, right here, at this 200 day moving average. Netflix again. I said we want to see this kind of set up. I don't think it's set up, so we gotta wait and see. Microsoft, ugly day, down 6%. Gap down pretty huge. Let me see. Like, does this account for the gap down? Because it closed here. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, down 6%. And another reason why I don't trade Microsoft. It's a hard trader. If you just look at the trends, like it hasn't trended, since August. I mean, when was the last significant trend that you could call on this stock? Like here's like the last trend from October 2023. I had a nice trend, right? Not too sure how you catch this. It looked like it came right. They had earnings, gapped up, pulled back to maybe right, yeah, but very not doesn't really trade. It doesn't really respect the moving averages how I trade, and that's why you don't really see me trade Microsoft. All right, so that takes care of Microsoft. Google. I know people still trying to take this thing as a breakout. Price action doesn't look too bad. I would guess right now. I think what's throwing me off is this right here. I feel like I gotta use a line chart. It seems a little gappy right here. Okay, where the hell is everything at? For some reason everything's over there. Why is that? Is that because my screen's not too big? All right, made it a little bigger. I guess you can like do something like this. I don't know. I just don't. Still don't really see it. I think. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Those wicks are just killing me. I can't really see past these wicks. It's hard for me to really gauge it. Meta, new all-time highs. This is just a strong stock. I think I don't really want to play Meta with the contracts being so expensive. But you could probably play like if it has like a 1 or 2 day DT, right? Those contracts may be a little cheaper. But it's just straight up right now. There's really nothing to do here, right? So when people are like, oh, what do you think about Meta? I'm like, it has to pull back. It has to reset, right? You need the stocks to reset. You can't just buy, the parabolic type of moves, unless you're a momentum trader and you're fine with doing those type of things and having tight stops. We'll check out IWM real fast. IWM was up 1% today. Still not the best price action. These candles are just not strong. Really not really showing the buyers are really here taking charge. Like they're just battling it out. Sitting right here at the 50. Not really doing much. DIA, which is your um, industrials. No, another inside day for the most part. Nothing to really do there. We'll take a look at Dow Jones Transportation. This actually gapped down. I thought this actually looked a little good, but we did hold this gap, and we did kind of come into this gap and get brought up. So that's pretty positive. What's going on here? All right, let's go check out RSP. RSP is your equal weighted S&P 500, right? We were chopping around, held the 50, gapped up, closed above here. We pretty much closed above this range, and that's pretty positive as well. That's showing that there's additional. That's showing that there's participation in the market, with this this climate as well. So that's pretty positive. Take a look at TLT, and we'll take a look at 2 year. I mean, I don't really see any concerns yet. Again, I think like the levels I'm watching, I'll just mark them and leave them there, right here. I mean, that's where I think like the line in the sand for this trend. If that breaks, then I think we'll be watching some sectors. Same thing with the 10 year, really right around here. Right now, it's just pulling back into this previous peak spot, right? You kind of see that. So let's kind of see what happens there, right? See if we go back to the 2 year. Was there any peak spots here? Nope. All right, yeah, that's really like your level to watch. Take a look at Dixie, which is the dollar. Still turning along, still going higher. I do kind of see like this trend break here, but this also good to be a higher low. Now the question is really like if you're looking at it from a moving average perspective, if it's just bear flagging after the moving average crossover, right? That's really the question. What's happening here? All right, we start to get back above here, and then shit's back on at the dollar is going higher. Let's check out some more stocks. Doesn't look too not really there. Not really worrying about that. Let's get to the tech stocks. 'Cause that's what gets the people moving. All right. AEHR. I don't really see nothing here. Again, I haven't really seen a lot of daily setups that I was really willing to take. Intraday, fine, right? Again, I still think it's a day trader's market. Um, Trump will knock you out of a position like easily. Um, so this APDL, this is a nice hold of the 200 day, right? How quickly it responded off the 200 day is pretty positive as well. But it is below a declining. It is below the 50, but the 50 is still rising. Um, and nothing really there yet though. All right, taking a more look. APD, nothing really here. All right, I gotta start taking some of these stocks off my chart because I don't trade them. I don't even care for them. This is one I'll probably want to keep an eye on. Okay, yeah. So this is Confluence. I've been watching this stock for a while. Where you had your earnings gap, you had this mega trend line that broke, and then I think like what we're seeing now is like okay, we got a big push up, we got a nice little pullback, and let me take off this anchor VWAP for now. I probably want to see this kind of build out a little bit more, right? But I think that's something to watch for. Yep. Yeah, sorry guys, you just haven't heard many trade ideas from me because there just hasn't been many that I found that I've been really interested in. That's like A plus. Like the A plus ones is the ones I want to talk about. And I just haven't seen them. Like they need to be like clean, man, really clean. Hmm. This damn stock, bro. Ugh. Why do it have to have earnings? This ain't had earnings. I've probably been all over this. I want to see it flag out. I would love for earnings to come and this cup and handle still forms. Like they slow it down, then it pops. Oh baby. Gotta keep an eye on that. Check out this WBA. I ain't look at this in a while. I used to be an investor in this and got smoked. You know, the market doesn't give a fuck about your thesis. Like you can have a thesis, but you know, e- eventually you're either gonna stick to your thesis or you're going like, go with what price actions tell you. And eventually, like, even as an investor, like you just can't hold unless like you really have like a longer term vision. And I think for me, considering like I started a position at 25, averaged down to like 21 or whatever. I think I got down to like 20, and like I just ended up selling that at like $15, and I was like, yeah, I'm just done with this. I couldn't bear to sit there and let this story play out any longer. And I think where it kind of messed me up is the starter position was probably a little too much at 25. Like if I was able to build into it, I'd probably be a little more comfortable if I probably holding that. Or it's just really just waiting to see it like set up. Like here, this big base, seeing I had how many times he's untapped $8. Like you just get in that. Okay, this looks like accumulation. I could probably take a stab at that. You know, rather than trying to look at levels from a technical spot, say, oh, this is a good spot to bounce it. But then you're kind of looking at it more like a trade, not an investment. Um, your China stocks are doing well. Let me go check out these energy stocks. I still been watching them, but haven't really get that set up. I think you have to watch this. So, like I said, okay. I mean, I'm not. I'm ignoring these moving averages here. Um, Probably shouldn't because they've definitely been respecting them for the most part. But like I said, I wanted to see like wherever it is, like it's a lot of space for this to make a higher low from this trend perspective, and we can get in on it. What I was hoping for is like, the first time I had a chance to make a higher low was here, faked out, sold back down, right? Next time it hasn't really triggered like okay that's our higher low just being triggered. I'm gonna take a piece and try to join here and stop below the previous candle. I just haven't seen that opportunity, and it's probably gonna come with like a gap up or like a kicker's candle that really gets it going. But I think we have to keep an eye on oil stocks. Just going back up here to my macro indicators. Let's go look at where oil was at. Where's oil? Come on, dude. Where the fuck is oil? What I'm really looking at here on oil is that it's kind of holding this 50 day. It's a nice pullback. I think okay, I'm gonna put alert right here. That's what triggers the higher low right above there. And this is what I'm looking at for the most part is that oil sold off right from its highs from 2024, right? High, lower high, right? Or look at it this way. I hear me out, people. Right? So we got a high, we got a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Um, Kind of an equal high, but that's another lower high. And right, and now we kind of just not we're not really making lower lows anymore. And then we broke out of this trend, right? And then we put in a high, And now what we're looking for is that first higher low. And that commences once we can get back above 76. Yeah, around like 73.60. I think that's where we're gonna look for to see if that can break over. Then I think you can look for oil stocks. You can might play I could fuck around and play GUSH, which is Gush. I mean that's kind of like what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I can play that. I mean it's kind of triggered, but it looks like it opened above here. I like to take them as they break above. That's a higher low. It hasn't stopped him out yet. 29.35 is like your stop loss spot. 29.20 it definitely invalidates it. It's not a bad. It's not bad. Like this thing can get moving. Yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But overall, not 100% that I see a lot of good opportunities. There's some out there, but not like A plus. I think they're more like people just trying to find alpha in the market. This is not bad. All right, pull back, flag into the MA 20. All right, this opens at 11, closed here. I mean, it triggers for you to take a long right here. Your stop's right below here, right? You got a nice move back up. It's not fucking bad. Now it's above the 200. Interesting. It's a nice move on NU. Check out my PRCH. I mean, it's consolidating, but it's kind of like trending downward, down to like 4, below the 50, below the 9 and the 20. I'm just watching it really. If we get back above 6, some news like you gotta watch this stock. It can really move. That's my thought process there. Let's go take a look at some of the robotics. They're kind of like they've been kind of dead lately. Yeah, these moves are like dead. Yeah. Yeah, those look dead to me. I don't really see those moving right now. And that's just across the board. Even like this ARBE. Like I was watching this. Dead. You have a clear invalidation spot. I felt like under 250 or so, 253 or whatever. It broke that. It probably has a deeper pullback. This is that kicker candle people was talking about. That's pretty explosive. But I still don't really see a clean ass setup on it. But yeah, man, that's really about all I really have. I don't really have a lot of setups that looks good. And again, it may be because I probably need to be looking at the weekly to kind of really see it right now. But no, it's just not there. Like this arm, like is this just a breakout retest? Like it broke out, kind of retested that level. Damn. Oh, what shit? This shit got brought up. This got brought up pretty well. Interesting how it got brought up. Should open at 802. I mean, right around this one spot. But you probably take that right there. Stop below there. And that's trying to like really play a bounce. Yeah, I don't think those things matter anymore. That's the thing with earnings. Like you can't really play these stocks into earnings. You just never know. You never know. I've seen good stocks report killer earnings and get sold off, and I watched horrible stocks um, rip after earnings. It's really a guessing game. You're just not exactly sure how the street and the market is going to take the information. Um, this is an investment for me right now. I'm in at 1460, literally damn near like the low of day. Um, I was mad because I think I brought this. When did I buy this? I probably bought it like right here, and I held through all this, and I think once I got like close back to break even, and I had sold a call against it, so my position was actually a little cheaper. I decided to get out, and the reason why I got out was because I was overthinking, and I was thinking about like the Israel Palestinian like that whole Gaza Strip shit that was going on, and this company's headquarters in Israel or whatever, and I was like, man, I'm just not comfortable buying this right now with all the news. And I watched it go to $22, and I just forgot how this can move, and I forgot like the reason why I bought it is because of their technology. Right, I got a BMW X5 MX5. I mean BMW X5M, and like they have their technology for their assistance, driver assistance, and it's pretty fucking good. Like the lane assistance, even like the cruise control assistance. Like I can be driving and I use turn that on, and like as long as I just like I can just keep my hand on the steering wheel, it'll literally drive itself. And then like when I'm under like 40 miles per hour and I'm in traffic, I can turn it on and like it'll drive hands free as long as I'm looking forward. So I did some like extensive research into this company, and I just feel like it's a good opportunity to buy here, and I'm just not really gonna follow the day to day price fluctuation and just think about it like I said, like from a long term perspective. Supermicro, that's trash. Nothing there. Nothing really. It's just really fucking nothing, man. What the fuck? I'm not buying banks. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Can't can't buy a hood. Like I said, I think I told people about hood. Jesus Christ, this can really turn into. I told people about hood for a while ago. That one pissing me off. I hate looking at that stock, knowing that I gave that out. Yeah, I don't see it. I just don't see it. I just don't see a bunch of good setups. It's a day trader's market. It's like just trade the price action on the day. Like what are we doing? It's really hard for me to really buy some of these things, man. All right, let me check out this sector. There's some shit been moving here. Oh, yo, not the best base. I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot of fucking debt. Like, what do you even do? I don't know what this company does. It seems like a Brazil Cash App. That's what it looks like. Multiple digital payments. Um, hey yo. I gotta watch this fucking stock. This is it's not a bad looking stock here. We gotta watch. We gotta watch. We gotta keep an eye on this stock. This stock. I mean, they do have. Only thing that's not attractive about it is the amount of debt for the most part. But I mean, this is a still early stage company. Um, you know, and for people that's looking for like opportunities to like get into something that has opportunities to like really grow. I mean, shit, this stock used to be $14. Stock used to be way more than that. Man, this is bottom fishing, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of building out like a little base here. And you can wait till it get over 15 and try to buy, or you can be that person selling into 15. I really wish it would have held this spot from the beginning, but it's still not bad. It's still not bad. Yeah, better on the list. PayPal, see the monthly working out. I was in PayPal. I probably should have been still in it. Started to realize that started to be a theme. I used to be treating them like trades, not treating them like investments. What else we got out here? I mean, this is what you got to do if you want to make money, right? You have to look at these. Uh, I keep forgetting Square done changed their ticker to XYZ. This dude's just trolling at this point. Oh, it's a nice breakout with a kicker candle. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I just needed to set up now. So, alright, we got something to watch. Alright, see if this can pull back into like 90, 89. Fuck, it always sets up next to earnings. That's not a bad look. I'm just going through my entire watch list. Well, I have a bunch of watch lists. Um, fuck is this doing? This may be a short. With me saying it's short, I mean, got a decline in 200 right here. Only thing is, got earnings coming up, but you just gotta keep a watch on that though. Marijuana stocks. I'm still on my MSOS. Where's why isn't coin on this list? See what coin looking like. Um, nope, not the cleanest. Alright, I haven't looked at like any of these miners lately. Ugh. Oh, 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 oh. That doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad, but the problem is like you take it here 15. It's like maybe up to 16. If it had a catalyst, yeah, that would be nice. But maybe you can try to play this for a bigger move up. I think I talked about this yesterday too. Did it hold? You're pretty much flat on this position if you bought it right here. Somewhat of a move, but I mean, there's not a lot of alpha there. It's a solid company though, I'll tell you that. Pretty sure I looked at their numbers before. Fuck yeah. 81 million in debt, 1.5 billion in cash. These are the companies I like to buy when they fucking just like tank. I like that book value, but holy fuck. Still not making money, but there's not making money yet. That's why. Just going through my list, seeing what we got. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. This Biogen doesn't look bad now. Something going on in futures. Getting a bunch of alerts. Getting a little volatile, looks like. Crazy dump. 7-point drop. mine is coming back down to here, kind of catching it with the 200 rising. Like say if the 200 does something like this. You know, and it starts to come back down. You kind of catch it off of there for that continuation and breakout. I would like that. I would like that. Like I said, Microsoft is the old IBM, and IBM is the new Microsoft. That's what I say. Gaps up to new all-time highs. See if this can build out back to here. Yeah, that path doesn't look bad. I just posted in the Discord chat, man. Someone said they were looking at it as well. It's fucking PMH, boy. I hate this stock. I tried to short it 3 times and lost all 3 times, and I said I'm not going to try to short it again. I'm not touching it again. eBay. We were looking at this. I think I was talking about this stock yesterday. Said it's probably a short. I don't fucking know. I took another look this morning, and I was like, after I seen the price action, I said, shit, man, this might not be a fucking short. This may look like it's ready to break out. But who the fuck shops at Best Buy? Like I said, I'd rather see it pop out, roll back over, than short it. Like, well, what happened is, like, you can still, no, you can't do that. It did wick off of this trend line to the downside. I'm just going through my entire watch list of stocks because I haven't done this. I feel like I haven't really seen much. Anybody want some Dollar General? I say this got brought up off of earnings. It did. Yeah. The fuck? The fuck is going on? And this is why I say it's a day trader's market. What are they talking about? Oh, we're moving up. Oh yeah. We are pushing higher. We are pushing higher. It's about an hour I've been on here. Um, I, I will admit that I haven't been able to provide you guys with any alpha lately, like some good setups that I've done in the past, and that's just cause I haven't really found anything that's been really worth it. This was the one. Fuck, put right back into the fucking 50. Yeah, I then went through everything that I really watch, and man, I'm sorry, it just isn't much. Oh, hold on, gold. What's the fuck going on in gold? Oh, gold's ripping. Fuck, are we not paying attention to fucking gold? The fuck, people? How is no one paying attention to gold? Why the fuck are we not paying attention to gold? What the fuck are we doing? How the fuck didn't we pay attention to gold? Why hasn't nobody mentioned gold? What the fuck? Dude, why the fuck haven't we mentioned gold? Yo, Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck was that? Where the fuck have I been? Interesting. What's on these lists? My bearish list. Oh, space news. Yeah, all these stocks are dead. All right, folks, that's it for me. Peace. God bless.